This is very sad to say that the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party is mostly attacked by his own kinsmen. And I will start wondering why. Because these are the same people who have been shouting marginalization. We've been marginalized in Nigeria. Since the inception of democracy, we have not gotten that opportunity of that number one seat, the presidency. These are the same people who now have the option right now. They have vowed not to allow Peter Obi to drink water and keep his cup on the table because of their selfish interest. Now, Nigerians will now understand this adage, that is commonly used, that man's worst enemy is the member of his household. Before now, Southeasterners, they were shouting, they were clamoring for presidency. Give us this opportunity. We want to have this opportunity. We are the only region in Nigeria that have never tested it. Now they lost out in PDP primaries. They lost out in APC primaries. Now, the only option they have, they are shooting from left, right, or center. I am talking about Peter Obi kinsmen. Now, someone will begin to wonder why. This is what they call selfish interest. They don't want to know if Peter Obi is becoming president in any party. But in Peter Obi is from the Southeast and is becoming a president of Nigeria. All what they care is, since Peter Obi is not from their party and they have nothing to gain, good, I am going to frustrate you. But it can't be. When God said yes, no one can change it. They are just fighting Peter Obi left, right, and center. The Anambra State Youth Solidarity Group, AYSM, has spoken against the presidential ambition of the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. Reading an address at the press conference in Uloka, the capital of Anambra State, the spokesperson of the group, Uloka Chukwubuikem, said the Igbos should negotiate their political future, and he called on Peter Obi to join the Igbo elite in securing bankable future for the region. In his own words, as seen on Channels Television today, Peter Obi's political ambition is a sabotage to Ndigbo. It is poorly planned. What he has only succeeded in doing is increasing APC's chances of winning the 2023 election by depleting the number of votes from the Southeast for PDP. The implication is that the Southeast will now stay out of power for a minimum of another 16 years. Chinedu Ikolo, who is also a stakeholder in the AYSM, said that the current political exercise, especially the 2023 election, is not one that anybody can win with sentiment. In his words, the current political exercise, especially the 2023 election, is not one anybody can win with sentiments or emotions. If we go to this election with sentiment, we are going to feel it with sentiment and return home with sentiment. And for that, Peter Obi should reason well again. So I don't understand now whether they are asking Peter Obi to go to join Atiku Abubakar, the same PDP who did not give Peter Obi a chance, because Peter Obi saw the scenario. That is this PDP, they are not ready to give me the opportunity. They are not ready to give the Southeasterners the opportunity to secure this PDP flag bearer. So I have to leave. The PDP party, who are now crying that Peter Obi is going to, share their votes in the Southeast, they should have thought about that. Point of correction. Peter Obi is not going to only share the vote of PDP in the Southeast, in the South-South, and other regions of this country. The truth is that Nigerians are not talking about region right now. We are tired about that. We don't want to vote anybody based on where the person is coming from. We are talking about integrity. We are talking about competency. That is what we want right now. We have suffered a lot. These people should try and drop their selfish interest and face the reality. Because you are okay in your little space, that does not mean that people are okay. Nigerians are suffering. We are really in dire need of a good leader in this country. Nigeria is nothing to tell home about. These people should allow Peter Obi to be. If that be the case, if PDP is afraid that Peter Obi is going to share their vote, then they should support Peter Obi. Because even the article that is having the flag bearer right now, the flag bearer's ticket on his palm, he does not supposed to have it. Ask article. Is it not the southern tone? Or have they forgotten that? Or these people who are talking about Peter Obi, do they even reason that the present president, the incumbent president right now is a northerner from Fulani extraction for that matter? Atiku Abubakar is from where? So are you telling us that after a northerner, 8 years of a northerner reign, then you want another northerner to take over? Make we dey get sense now, because you have been promised one office or the other. You don't want to think about all these things. Normal. How did they do it before for Nigeria? Not be a northerner, then a southerner. If a northerner is a president, then a southerner will be the vice. If a southerner is a president, then a northerner will be the vice. That is how they have been rotating it. From Obasanjo's regime, Obasanjo is a southerner. Atiku Abubakar, who is the flag bearer right now of the PDP, was his vice. Then after Obasanjo, there comes Yar'Adua. Then you have the ex-president, Jonathan. After Jonathan hand over power to the incumbent president right now, which is a northerner. So President Muhammadu Buhari is supposed to hand over power to a southerner. You understand? Why is it that our people are even supporting a northerner? Why northerners are saying no? This is not. Most northerners are saying it. Let's be fair to ourselves. Let this power rotate back to the south. There was a gentleman arrangement. There was a gentleman agreement. Let it be like that. But why our people crying over this is a pity. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for all this.